Welcome to this episode of tutorial in which we are going to learn how to use C#.net to create a desktop app. You'll be creating a POS system, that is point of sale system, in which you can tell it to supermarket, other shop inventory, just like an inventory management system. You'll be using C#.net and the capability of Windows Form to create this awesome application. Before you can start developing it, we need some tools to be able to work, and this tool is nothing than the Visual Studio. Here I'm talking about Visual Studio. So what you need to do is to just open your favorite browser. You open your favorite browser, then you search for that is visualstudio.microsoft.com. visualstudio.microsoft.com. Be very careful. We have Visual Studio Code and we have Visual Studio. We are going to deal with Visual Studio, not Visual Studio Code. But when you get it, just come down, leave this download Visual Studio and come down to this option in which you see Visual Studio Code and also Visual Studio. Go in the Visual Studio section. What you need to do is to locate this download Visual Studio, and there will be a drop down. When the drop down comes, what you need to choose is the Community 2022. That is a free version. When you choose the professional or the enterprise, you need to pay for it. Go, this is for educational purpose, and also you are trying to learn something from it or something. So you don't need to pay anything. Go with the community. It's okay for us to develop everything. So just download the community. After downloading the community, you will get an app and get the next thing that we normally do. I've already installed it. After installing, you will get this option in which you have a bunch of files to install. Now, when you choose all of them as I've done over here, it will take a long period of time for you to finish download because it's an online installer. So it needs a lot. I didn't take only one day to install it. But for the sake of our tutorial that we are going to do, we need just 3 things from them before we can do that. And that is the first one that you need to choose is the .NET desktop development. This one, the .NET desktop development. You need that one, and you also need the universal Windows platform development. So you choose this one, make sure that it's checked like this, and you go to the universal Windows platform development like this one, and you make sure that it's also checked. Then you scroll down until you see data storage and processing. So you need to choose this one, data storage and processing. After choosing this, you can see this option over here, and here it is closed, but it will be installed when you select something that is not already installed. It will be installed. So you click on that. It will take some period of time based on the speed of your internet, because it's like about 5 gig to 8 gig download. So it will take some time for it to finish download. After downloading it, you get to this screen in which you can see Visual Studio Community 2022 and the version that you installed during the time of watching the video. So you can see modify, you can see launch over here. So you can launch it from here, or you can go to your start menu and search for Visual Studio. Visual Studio 2022. This one. So after searching for it, then you click on it and it will open this file. So after that, you can close the installer. This is just an installer. So you can launch it from there. After launching, then you can close the installer. You don't need it anymore. So if you open the Visual Studio, this is the window that it will open for you to see. So when this opens, what we need to do is to come to this section in which it is called create a new project. Create a new project. So you select the create a new project and it is going to load all the templates for you. I've already created some. It is very fast on mine, but for your first time it will take some time for it to load because there are a bunch of templates over here. The one that we need, the one that we need is .NET framework or the window form. So I will just search for forms like this and press enter. So let's wait, it is loading. Oops, I selected wrong one. You can see that it's loading over here. So let's wait for it to finish loading. Now, when it loads, you can see window form app and it takes C#. And there is another one, window form app, and that is Visual Basic. The one that we need is the one with the .NET framework. We are going with the window form app .NET framework and make sure that that one is for C#. The same thing you can see that we have for Visual Basic. We are not going to use Visual Basic in this tutorial. We are going to use C#. So what you need to do is to select it like this. Then you go to next. So for the next, what you need to do is to save it in your favorite or your workspace, anywhere you want to save the file. So what I will do is to change the name and I'll call it POS system. That is POS system. Point of sale system, like that. And I'll keep the default storage for it. And I will not check this like place, collision, and project in the same directory. I will not do that. And make sure that this one is selected 7.2. Select the 7.2 because we are going to use a certain package in which is not stable for .NET 4.8. So make sure that the 7.2 is the chosen one. So after that, what you need to do is to click on the create button. So it will take some time to prepare your new working space for you. So after creating, you will see something like that. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to teach you a lot more about the Visual Studio IDE. This is the Visual Studio IDE. There are a bunch of tasks over here in which you need to know more about it before we start. So thank you for watching and we meet in the next session.